Through the first 2 days of early voting in South Carolina, the numbers are off to a fast start. More than 254,000 people have hit the polls already. And those numbers may be eye-opening to some, as it is the first time that early voting has been held in South Carolina. But state and local election officials anticipate those numbers will skyrocket over the next few days. South Carolina Bureau Chief Shakira Speaks takes us through the numbers.
It's the first year South Carolinians can cast their vote early for the presidential election. And local officials say they're thrilled to see voters embrace the convenience of early voting.
Luckily, we have a lot of folks who are interested in being poll workers and volunteers. We've been doing lots of training, so we've been prepared and we're staffed up.
Lancaster County had more than 8,900 voters show up over the last 3 days. Chester County election officials say nearly 1,600 voters participated by the second day in the early voting period. Winthrop University political science professor Scott Huffman says one of the big reasons numbers are up is because of the 2020 election.
There had been, from the Trump side and the Republican side, this, idea that it wasn't as legitimate, that somehow it might not be counted. But this time around, Trump is telling supporters, get out and vote any way you can, whether it's, in person early, whether it's by mail, just vote any way you can.
Huffman says early voting in South Carolina doesn't indicate how the race will turn out. Here, voters don't register by party.
One of the things you could do is look at early voting turnout in counties that were strong Republican or strong Democrat before, and you might be able to get a hint of how it's going.
In January 2022, the South Carolina legislature approved a new congressional redistricting plan that reapportioned the state's 7 congressional districts. Huffman says it just solidifies how strongly Democratic or Republican a district is.
To the point that many state House or state Senate races are uncontested. Over 40% of state Senate races in South Carolina are completely uncontested. Only one candidate is running. That's how gerrymandered they are. And it's over 50% for the state House. So that redistricting has really made a lot more of uncompetitive legislative districts at the state level.
Reporting in South Carolina, Shakira Speaks, Queen City News.